Welcome back to the InScentive Collection. I'm your host, Brandon. Today, we have another entry into the house of Sergey Lutens. If I'm saying that right or wrong, please let me know. Sergey Lutens. And in particular, we have L'Eau Serge Lutens. I gotta say it twice. All right. So, in this particular fragrance, I have no idea what this is or what it's about. I do know it's light in color. The other one was darker, so maybe this is like more of a fresher fragrance. Although the other one was fresh. Anyway, let's go ahead and unsheath this thing. Listen, guys, that's like the favorite part of my week. Check it out. Take a gander. Now, these are more vertical. And it's etched in, unlike the tobacco being glued on. I didn't like that. Anyway, let's get this into, I guess that's a hot spot there. Let's get this into another place. Right here. Check out this atomizer, guys. If you can see this. Check this out. Oh. Now, last time I did two, not doing that again. Wait. Way too strong. Okay. This is more straightforward. This is more fresh, citrusy. Let's get into what we have here in the world of Fragrantica. And now, citrus, fresh, aldehydic, musk, aromatic, floral, powdery, green, fresh spice, soft spice. There's something in here. It kind of reminds me, and it could be way off, but it kind of reminds me of Zenny from Nishane. Like there's like a Pepsi, not Pepsi, but like a 7-Up Sprite aspect to it. I don't know what that is, but let's dive deep. Let's see what's in here. All right, keeping it simple. Aldehydes, musk, citruses, Clary, sage, and magnolia and mint. Figure it out yourself. That's basically what this is saying. Yeah. I mean, you might as well just go ahead and read the... Anyway, the point is, yeah, this is cool. It has a very 7-Up, very, like a sparkly... Not sparkly, like... Because, like, you know, you can describe, like, mandarin and, any type of citrus as sparkly. This isn't that, though. Like... When I talk about like 7-Up and like Zenny, like that fragrance, it's like that fragrance that like when you hold the cup up to your nose and you freshly pour Sprite, like how it pops and bubbles and like hits your nose. That's what I mean. Like that's what this has to it. Okay, it's definitely the citrus are residing a bit, and it's definitely coming into its own. And I should have gave it a little bit more time. This is hard to describe, guys. Like oh man. This is hard to describe. It's very, very distinct. It smells like what it is. It's not necessarily something that you can just insert X into. There's a floral, I guess the Clary sage. The Clary sage is really what's unique about it, because there's a citrus, but the citrus is kind of like fizzed out. It's more so just like a powdery, musky 7-Up vibe. It's the more, and as we speak, it comes more and more into its own quickly. But I would say this is definitely more feminine, slightly, just because of the Clary sage. I think this is a good fragrance. I think it's a quality fragrance. I think it's a fragrance that's very, it's earnest, right? Like it screams of something that uses premium product. Like it's not harsh. It's not carcinogenic. It's not abrasive. It's of nature. It smells like, you know, because it's got musk, but it doesn't give you linen, bounty fresh. Bounty fresh. I think I just made that up. Bounty. What is it? Bounce? I think it's bounce. Bounce / snuggles vibe. Like it smells authentic. It smells fresh. It smells unique. I'm sorry. It's very, very distinct. You should definitely get a sample. I like it. I think that this is something, again, for a distinguished individual. This isn't Yeah, like I like this is a mature fragrance, guys. Like I think it would be something for somebody who's probably like in their 30s, like somebody who really understands like quality fragrance, a corporate person that doesn't want to offend people in certain environments. This is not offensive. I couldn't see this ever being offensive, you know. Yeah, shout out to man, I see why the hype is so real, because like these fragrances they're not traditional. But they're also kind of mass appealing. It's weird, man. It's weird. But not to say that like anybody would like it because it's what's already out there, but just like they smell so good. It's just yeah. I'm not my best blind buy, guys, as far as description goes. But even they don't really give you anything. I don't get any mint. At least not mint in the traditional sense in which I've smelt it. Mint is usually like fresh and kind of, you know, menthol. Like it's, you know, this is not that. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. This is my first entry into this house, and so far, man, it's I'd have to say that these are punching above Nishane fragrances, you know, and that's probably not a revelation to anybody, but like to me, I just hold like their pantheon of fragrances so high, like quality. You know, but so far we're 2 for 2 with like I would say these fragrances are easy like 8.5, 9 out of 10. I don't particularly like them. Like, well, let me say this: I wouldn't wear them, but like they're very high esteemed like fragrances in my opinion. So anyway, what do you guys think? I'm gonna quit yapping and get to another fragrance. But let me know what you guys think about the house, man, and maybe throw some verbiage in there so I can get a better understanding of how to describe these things. But one thing I do know for sure, YouTube is making some excellent recommendations right now. Go ahead and check them out. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.